Action.
What's up, everybody? Anime Gang Podcast, back at it. Episode, where we at? 5, 6, 7, 8, who knows? Numbers don't even matter. We're infinite out here. We got a guest on the podcast today, my cousin. I'm Kavadas Prime. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Elden Lord. Fucko.
Wow.
Okay. Tell him.
He fucked that up already. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, he was still introducing himself. It's Elden Lord. Fucko, tell him. Fucko what?
Same, Fucko, tell him.
Fucko Hendrix.
You know
what I'm saying?
BMW Bandit.
Ooh.
Same
Q-Led Lord. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. It's your boy G, man. I have unleashed the baldy. You
just
feel
keeping
me?
it G.
Like letting them out, you feel me? Keeping it G. It's been
Keep it
hot
G
out
with
here.
these
It's
hoes.
springtime, bro. I had to take that motherfucking beanie. I done got so that I take that beanie out.
Real G's moving silence like lasagna.
Black
You don't even talk
Krillin.
so much.
Black Krillin. Hey,
Black-
Krillin had hair. Krillin grew his hair out.
Black
He let
Krillin.
it be known that he was cutting his hair because he was a monk.
Yo, that high shoe was amazing.
Black Fat Krillin.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even really that fat, bro. I'm about to get above. Y'all about to be mad. I'm about to be a fucking brick.
Hey, can we shout out to the Itachi swag, though? Got the whole
Oh, yeah, I wore
Itachi
my
fit, got the
Itachi
cloak
outfit,
and
and
the
who'd have
shirt.
thought that my little
He
brother
even
would
brought
be
his
here?
foolish little brother.
I even brought my little...
So you know what that means? That means I'm gonna kill him.
One of y'all gotta kill him.
And that means that I'm going to let him
I'm
because
gonna-
he's
nah,
trash.
Nah.
I'll be like,
Crazy thing, I'm not even gonna use his eyes.
Oh my god.
you don't want
I'll
these
use
eyes. They're
that.
terrible. He got
I'm
better
gonna
eyes
find
than me.
some
You be
way
playing
to
shooting
just
games.
Cut the little whatever I need out, and I'm gonna just put it in my brain. Then I'm gonna be sweet, super sweet.
Y'all out of pocket today. All right, let's run down on these topics real quick. We got a decent show here. We got a decent amount of topics. First topic of the day: ads in video games. Nobody likes advertisements. Advertisements suck ass. What was it they were talking about? I think they were talking about PlayStation bringing some ads to video games or some shit like that.
Talk to me.
Somebody was bringing ads in video games, but it's like essentially it's like you. I can understand why you might want to bring ads in video games because there's a lot of revenue and money when it comes to advertisements. But overall, advertisements really can kill the experience for you. It's like I'm fine with advertisements if it's something in the game. Like if I'm playing GTA 5 and they got a billboard up there,
My
and
God.
it's like here's a billboard for like Coca-Cola or whatever. Like okay, I'm cool with that. I don't mind that. Or even some random promotion here and there. But if it's like, if you do something that interrupts my game time while I'm playing the game to look at an advertisement on some shit I probably don't want to buy, that's just going to get on my damn nerves. And I'm probably going to turn the game off in the first place. What y'all think?
That sounds unfathomable for a game that I bought for full price. Because at the end of the day, I mean, we've already accepted in... I don't want to be long-winded, but there's a lot of different things that, you know what I'm saying... The parallels of different industries, you feel me? Like as far as like, you know what I'm saying, with being consumers and also being creators. There's a lot of different parallels in these different industries, you feel me? Like, and I don't want to go all long, but like we got music, you got movies, you got video games and shit like that. The creation of it has probably become easier when it comes to music and shit like that. Like back in the day, you couldn't even punch in when you was recording music. You had to like rap your shit perfectly and shit because it cost so much money. Like now you hear niggas like Soulja Boy, he rapping over himself because he'll record one line and then he record the next line and you hear the next line coming in before the first line even ended because he's just punching in every single bar. You know what I'm saying? So technology has advanced things, and when it comes to video games, I don't know how much technology has advanced to where how much it costs, because video games, like they said, I've heard that video games is the number one industry as far as making money in the world over pornography. You feel me? And they say sex sells. Literally sex sells. And video games make more than that because of what I've read. Video games is the number one medium where all art styles come together. You feel me? You got art, you got music, you got storytelling,
Art, music,
you got everything that comes together
voice
in
acting,
video.
motion capture.
Exactly. So with all those things coming together, I don't know how expensive it is to produce something like that, but the inconvenience
Depends
of
on
the fact
game,
that
bro.
right, but the inconvenience of that is like
Yeah.
when we buy a game and then you buy it and you got 8 characters and then they want you to come back and spend $20 more to get another 8 characters. I understand that you're making the longevity of this game be 4 years instead of 2 years, like Dragon Ball Fighters or a Street Fighter or something like that. I get that with fighting games. Paying more money to get more of a game is kind of weird. You feel me? But it's just like, I feel like they like, y'all only paid us $65 per, and that's why I don't know what the number. Are y'all making enough money? I know GTA 5 made
I
enough.
don't know, man, because I feel like gaming companies shouldn't. I feel like it should be like the old days. They make enough money off if it's a hyped enough game or if it's very anticipated. People are going to spend the money. People they're going to meet their sales, if not more. I feel like companies just get greedy and they try to hold out the game. It's kind of like a money grab. Okay, I'm gonna hold, like you said, I'm gonna hold these characters. I'm gonna make them pay $40 more. That's gonna be a couple more million. And then I'm gonna, do this, or then I'm gonna come out with a DLC. Like, that's why Destiny, even though they got a lot of great content now, a lot of people are still saying, I just can't come back to it because of what they did to me in the past. Like, so I don't think, I think it should be back like the old days where they come out with the entire game and,
Well, I think we might be getting a little bit far off.
I was gonna reel it back in.
So I got more clarification here. The goal that Sony has for the ads is to introduce them like they're part of the game. So like when you play GTA 5 and you hear the radio going, and they just got some stupid ass ad going about some random shit in the background. That's essentially how they're planning on implementing the ads. So it's like, if it's like that, I don't think I would even really care, especially since like that can bring and generate more revenue to the company for making this game. And that's one of the hard parts about games, just like being able to like keep that money flowing in when you make something, because there's only so much DLC you can make and support. So if you got those advertisements in there and it's just like a billboard, if I'm already in a game like that that's simulating real world, I'm going to be fine with something like that for GTA 5. But if I turn on something like Call of Duty and I start seeing Coca-Cola ads and shit, it's going to be a little stupid.
The only opposition it would have been what I was thinking when you initially thought. I was thinking Candy Crush or some shit like that, where you're playing a game on your phone and then it's a whole minute and a half ad for another fucking game that stops you completely from playing.
2K got in trouble for doing that. They were trying to incorporate ads into their game and they got scrutinized. I don't know. I believe it was like an insurance company. They was like trying to have an ad for them. People was like, what the hell is this? We didn't pay, because that's your time. And when people crunch the numbers, they like, I paid $60 for a game that was supposed to be this. And when I really crunch the numbers, if I played this for a week, it takes an hour to get through all of these if I was to play for a solid 8 hours or whatever it may be. Some people crunch the numbers. Just like how...
Are you talking about completely interrupting you for the game?
Yeah, completely interrupting you.
2K did 2K games or 2K basketball?
2K, not 2K.
2K
like
games
20,
to handle
like 2K21 or
the basketball.
Yeah, the basketball. It was like, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% completely sure on what it was, but it was like an insurance or it was an ad. I know that for a fact. It was an ad, and people didn't like it.
Complete interruption is what I was initially, when you say ads in games, that was my initial, deterrent. Like, you mean to tell me, I don't already bought this game, and you going to stop it like it's a motherfucking free game like I done paid on my phone.
No, $70 now is a PS5 game.
But when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, like what he's saying, completely stopping my game, bullshit. What you're talking about, adding it in, I understand additional revenue, but where I was trying to bring everything full surface is, again, like what Javon said.
Or let's just say adding on to the game, like as far as because 2K, you got the opening screen, people walking in and stuff like that, and next thing you know, you see an ad for, I don't know, Geico or something like that. And
my god!
You
that
can't
keep
and the only thing about that is it kind of makes it feel more immersive.
It takes long to bypass it. So you like, bro, every time I got.
And the only reason why that kind of almost works is because it's basketball and it's almost immersive. Because when you're watching basketball, there's advertisements all the fucking time. That's the only reason why they kind of can almost, and it's annoying, but it's like it's almost more immersion, and that's where it kind of counteracts itself. Where I'm trying to write my points together is so we can write, you know what I'm saying? But again, what Javon said, back in the old days, I feel like niggas should be feeling like they got enough money from the dribble. Because when you're throwing ads even in the GTA format, GTA done been fucking making how many millions? You mean to tell me you need Coca-Cola ads in the fucking radio station now? When shit, yeah, you had to pay Future and them a couple dollars so your soundtrack could actually be busting, but you done made so much fucking money, you can afford to have a good soundtrack without having to fucking put some ads in here to get a couple dollars back. Because what I'm also saying is, like they've already said back in the day, completely stopping me, bullshit. Ads in the background, still kind of weird because I feel like that fucks with the immersion. Like, GTA, cool. I'm driving, the radio playing, and maybe an ad might come on. I fuck with the fact that GTA goes out of their way to make their own ads. They have radio stations, they have radio personalities, they have a bunch of different things in GTA that makes the GTA world feel like you're a part of it. If you gonna add real world shit to my fake world, you're pissing me off. If I'm playing Elden Ring and I see a fucking Geico ad, a fucking billboard in Elden Ring, bro, like,
I mean, think about it.
I'll be like, bro, oh, nah, you're tripping, bro. I get y'all trying to make some money, but no bullshit.
As much as you die in Elden Ring, they should probably put some life insurance ads in it. Like, yeah, we see you fucking dying, go ahead and put some life insurance in.
Yeah.
Send some of them rooms to one of your homies since you suck at the game.
Good job, J-Mon. I
Right.
appreciate it. J-Mon moving us to the next one.
Good shit. Next topic. Everybody's album is fucking dropping right now, apparently. I'm actually kind of hyped for this just because for the longest, it seemed like, I don't know what it is. Like, within the last year, music has been relatively kind of feeling like weak or dead. Like, it doesn't really feel like there's been anything that was a major banger or anything like that.
I only listen to R&B and...
Exactly. Like, you ain't had nothing that
Shout out
really
to
popped
Snow
off.
Allegra, man. Ooh, I love that girl.
Yeah, so all these albums dropping. Young Thug's album is about to come out. Pusha T's album just came out today, which I saw a lot of people hyping up. Pusha T is actually getting more love than ever, which is pretty nice to see.
I like the longevity. I'm sorry, I'll touch you real quick, but the longevity of hip hop is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Being a rap artist is a beautiful thing. They used to say it was a young man's sport. And I like the fact that you see people who are received well. Like, even when you see like Ghostface, like, it used to be only like you think with Jay-Z would be the only person that would be able to do that. But like you said, like somebody like a Pusha T who did his thing against Drake. Drake said Pusha T was his favorite rapper. Then, you know what I'm saying, niggas remember clips and grinding and shit like that. But there's people that really like it, people that don't. But then he held his own against Drake. Some people think he won that shit. And then now to be, you know what I'm saying, in your 40s and still being able to drop music and people like,
I'd say he's more popular than ever.
Bro, if Joe Budden was the rap right now, this nigga made Pumping Up like 20 years ago, bro. If he was a rap right now, niggas would be still like, you know what, this nigga's actually pretty talented. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that like, I won't say I always, but recently, I've realized that like rappers, you feel me, whether it's Lil Durk, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z, they're philosophers. You feel me? They're writing their own. They writing their own memoirs, bro.
I feel like Lil Durk I feel like he sells violence, man, and that's just his.
But those are his memoirs. You feel me?
I feel like
now. That's not every rapper.
Violence or drugs.
That's not every rapper.
Obviously, it's not every single nigga that's ever rhymed two words together.
I mean, Lil Durk,
but the majority of rap,
he catchy sometimes.
Bro, but he had that drunk sex. I didn't even know that was him. You know she nasty. Yeah. I didn't even know that. She be touching on her own body. I think that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and look, I love the fact that, like, when I listen to people, sorry to cut into your thing, but when I listen to people that listen to different artists, like, I'm riding with you. You was listening to Young Boy. You was listening to Lil Durk. You be listening to motherfuckers like these niggas.
I had it on shuffle.
But these niggas that ascend to this level, when you finally do give them a chance, sometimes you're like, okay, I see why people have gravitated to you. You made it to this level because you are talented. You do have something to say. Like I said, like rappers are philosophers. You feel me? They saying they story, how they feel about shit. This is they memoirs, they stories, they friends, shit like that. And I like the fact that like it has more of a longevity now to where it's like an older person can still be respected. You feel me? Because you feel me? Like, you gotta think about niggas that want to really rap like Griselda and shit in them like that. Like, it's like, bro, I'm a writer. You feel me? Like, if I was Shakespeare, I gotta stop writing because I'm you a rapper?
If we being
you trying to rap, nigga? Like, bro.
Like, I'm pretty sure
Shakespeare role plays.
No. If Young Thug hadn't been around, there wouldn't have been no Shakespeare. Young Thug's directly responsible for Shakespeare even having a career.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't even know how you
if you gonna respect
like
Maya,
this cancer intermission.
If you gonna respect Maya Angelou, if you gonna respect William Shakespeare, you should respect Young Thug, bro. Because at the end of the day, they're all literary geniuses. You feel me? At the end of the day, Young Thug used his lyrics and then he sang with it too.
When he said "fuck cancer," shout out to Boosie, I felt that.
Bro, that nigga Boosie said, "I can't believe I got cancer."
And he said, "If the cops come,"
I'm like, oh, now my nigga Boo. Go ahead.
He really said that. Like, why did me of all people get cancer? Like, Boosie, have you heard what you be rapping about?
He was like, that cancer got my eye. Man, fuck that shit. Can't believe I got cancer.
But then, like, all these albums, like, I think Kendrick got an album coming too.
But hold on, let's stop real quick. Even that, the type of shit, like, again, very, like you said, a lot of rappers sell murder and shit like that. And when you really listen to Young Durk, he's really more like, Young again, Durk? His Lil Durk, Young Durk, whatever. His Young memoirs is trauma. This nigga Boosie was going through cancer and really wrote a fucking poem about that shit, bro. Like, his trials and tribulations with being diagnosed with cancer, and
I'm tired of
shared that shit. Shared his friends and family that dealt with it.
Cool, but like what I'm saying is like
that nigga beat murder charges and cancer, nigga. Like, come on, bro. That's Boosie Boo, man.
Somehow
it's Boosie Boo, bro. Anytime a bitch tell me she love Boosie, I'm like, I get it.
Man, no, that's
can't be mad. That's
shout
fair.
Out to Unc. He real homophobic.
Lil Boosie a legend.
Lil Boo. Fuck cancer. I'm getting that shit tatted, bro. I'm gonna get a dragon across my head, and he's gonna have fuck cancer coming out of his mouth.
See, look. That's
maybe not the fuck cancer part, but I am getting a dragon.
Also,
I am getting a dragon. Be looking out for the dragon. It's coming across the side of my head.
Also, for the record, I want to say last year when everybody was talking about which album is better, Donda versus CLB, I said call me if you get lost, and the album won a Grammy. So. That ain't got nothing to do with anything. I'm just gloating off the fact that I predicted it. I'm that.
Shout out to Tyler how he received that Grammy. My nigga wasn't even at the awards. He was somewhere kicking it. He definitely said, all y'all niggas said that people ain't really fucking with this album. Clearly they is.
That album was hard because it made me like features from niggas I don't like. I don't like Young Boy. That feature was amazing. I don't like 42 Dirt. That feature was hard. The whole album is hard the whole way.
Shout out to my nigga DJ Drama.
And then all the other albums.
His fucking voice doesn't sound like that. Go ahead.
DJ Khaled was so
Kendrick's
mad.
album about to come out. And
he said, I hate you.
Who else? Wayne and 2 Chainz. They going to announce Collard Grove 2 pretty soon here this year. So it's about to be pretty crazy for music right now.
I think that COVID did a lot to shit. I think that like a lot of people have gone through different things. You feel me? And I feel like the limelight hasn't magnified this shit, but I feel like these last 2 years have been difficult for everybody. You feel me? Like the Mayans thought the world was going to end in 2012, and that was a hard year for me. I don't know what the fuck 2020 through 2022 was, but I think everybody has had a long years. Shout out to y'all. Prayers up. Get your therapy. Take care of yourself. But I feel like everybody now is on a resurgence. You feel me? Like I feel like people are on that Phoenix rising from the flames type shit. So that's why we're going to see this more. Like, you feel me? Even right now, like, the pandemic almost lifted. Niggas just, the mask coming off, like.
Well, people didn't care about it to begin with. People's
already. We did. We took it seriously.
Man, niggas did not care.
Niggas, bro, we didn't know how not to care. We didn't know whether or not to care.
People panicked at the beginning. You know how many times I've been asked, why you got your mask on, bro? Anywhere I go.
Well, I mean, because we got fuck nigga friends, you feel me, who feel like, well, I ain't got it, you feel me?
What I'm saying is, for the most part, people don't care, because it's like the number of people that I see wearing masks versus not wearing masks. I'm not calling nobody out about nothing or anything like that. People can do what they want to do.
I think that's more lately now, because earlier...
Can we even talk about this on YouTube?
Of course, bro. This is
life.
Issues now. This is life. We're going to put a little 5 minutes in the COVID.
No, I think they actually censored it on YouTube when it comes to people talking about it.
Yeah, so...
We should probably just move on.
Nathan on the track.
Yeah, man.
Before we get too political,
stay on topic, man.
Anyway, next topic. Opera GX Homes. They got this gaming home shit where it's like fucking... I don't fucking know. The house looked all sweet. It was LED lights and shit everywhere. Niggas in there streaming. It was kind of dumb because it was like, yeah, and then you can go snowboarding and bike riding and shit. I'm like, these fucking nerds ain't doing that.
So
these niggas is trying to play. It was some kind of crazy ass LED gaming house. So it's like, I guess what they're doing, they got this big house where they're going to let these streamers come and move in to really like kind of help with their streaming career and shit, just like endorse it a little bit more. It's this house in Europe. So they move in there, they get tax breaks and shit. And then you just get to live in this dope-ass house while you streaming and playing video games. So
I don't know how it's supposed to work out. They said something about you're supposed to pay possibly in Bitcoin, or maybe it's going to be from your streaming shit like that. But basically,
I guess it's like a studio or whatever.
It's yet to be seen, because at the end of the day, you feel me, it's kind of like the fact that they're implementing video games and shit like that and learning that knowledge in schools and systems and shit like that. Like, video games is a wave of the future, like we literally just said. Number one fucking industry in the world above fucking the porn industry. Everybody fuck with video games, even if you play fucking Candy Crush. So people trying to get in whatever way that they can. Streaming has also had a very big influx. So they're like, hey, look, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because who knows if they, again, I watched some videos where there was some niggas that was having some skepticism as well that was saying like, look, it seems like they just trying to use this as a way to just build cribs somewhere, like maybe get some funding from the streamers to build cribs. It don't even seem like they didn't build it yet. Who knows what's going to be? But what it seems like is You can be in Europe. So if you ever wanted to study abroad, if you ever wanted to fucking play video games abroad, you feel me? If you like fucking skiing, if you like snowboarding, if you like riding bikes through the mountains and shit like that.
As long as the contract right. As long as the contract right. I think you're right. I mean, it sounds logical, but I mean,
it sounds
like a good idea, you know, for whoever wants to take that, you know, that.
Because you're right. Because I feel like a lot of times we would like, okay, like if we didn't have the bread, like, you know what I'm saying, or we didn't have the influence or the following or some shit like that, then yeah, we would be deterred from it. But if you somebody who, you know what I'm saying, like, I got low key a following and shit, and like I wouldn't mind spending a week, like, you know what I'm saying, a month in Europe or however long, like you said,
just
the contract.
streaming and playing video games while I'm on vacation.
I already streamed. It ain't even. They said LEDs, bro. They said LEDs in every room, and the nigga said, I mean every room, LEDs in every room, top of the line gaming equipment, room service to your room. Made food, you feel me? Like,
so I guess it's kind of like more of a like an inn, because I'm assuming
the pressure be on.
It's like almost like a mansion. It's almost like a mansion you live with other streamers. Again, like how we talk about 100 Thieves. The niggas at 100 Thieves, bro. I don't know if you watched they fucking I watched they little bro. This nigga at 100 Thieves, nigga, bro. He got the clothing line. I think Lord, I don't know, but I think he did a collaboration with Drake. But I think he did a clothing line collaboration with Drake. Yeah, the capsule 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
It was a limited release. Nigga got a clothing line. He owns a streaming house. He came from video game. Like, if I'm not mistaken, if I watched the whole documentary on the dude used to work at McDonald's and he hated it. And his mom used to pressure him to do. He wanted to play Call of Duty all day. I don't want to work at McDonald's. Ended up blowing up off streaming. Went and got some girl who her dad.
Lucky with that.
Lucky, but also hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. You feel me? When you put 8 hours into Call of Duty, you gonna be the sweetest. You feel me? And if you believe in, like, look, I don't want to fucking work at McDonald's. I want to play the game. But at the end of the day, I'm honing in on that talent that, like, I'm not doing this recreationally. That again, I ain't trying to talk about myself, but when I started rapping, and I was like, I'm kind of sweeter than the average bear. You hone in on that. You feel me? So when that nigga realized, like, I'm sweet at Call of Duty, but I really want to do this shit, he started winning tournaments.
Been famous for Call of Duty.
Could have. But I mean, that might not be.
I was one of the best snipers there was.
I mean, it's not
even down to the even not the FGC, but the video game, like gun community and shit, like whatever you want to call it. America is heavy on snipers. It's crazy with that. Like, it's crazy as fact. Like, in different countries, they play in different ways, but in America, it's a lot of snipers. But the nigga from 100 Thieves, he didn't want to work at McDonald's. His mom was mad at him. He started winning a bunch of Call of Duty tournaments. His mom was not mad at him no more.
I ain't give my mom
He started a whole bunch of motherfucking, like, he got some girl, her dad passed away from cancer. He got a whole team.
He went crazy. He went crazy.
Got a whole team of niggas and then moved them into a mansion.
And he got
he moved them into a mansion. Like how RDC World is. He moved them all into a mansion. They got the LED light, the TVs, all that shit, and it's kind of a similar setup. But they all was big streamers, and like literally, bro, he would open the door, bro. It's like, say it's like a little just closed off door, soundproof, everything. He opened that bitch up, it just be somebody in there just fucking playing
the game,
Overwatch or like they on motherfucking what was it, fucking Fortnite. Yo, what you in here doing? He like, man, you know what I'm saying, knocking out a little 2 hours real quick before do something. The soundproof, dark, headset, LED, chilling, door closed. He opened it up into this nigga's world. He's making money. Close the door, go to somebody else. What you here doing? Oh, I'm just chilling. And then upstairs, it's teams, like competitive teams. 5 screens and shit. They all just, you know what I'm saying, locked in, trading tactics and shit. It's, y'all gonna live here, but we gonna build to make more money, nigga. Like, y'all niggas gonna train together. You gonna stream from this time to this time. You feel me? So they basically saying like, yeah, you can move into this crib and it's tax breaks on the house and it's nice, fun activities to do out here.
It's just like
it's like anything else. But I mean, why the fuck would you want it, bro? Anything that you want to do in life is gonna take some motherfucking work. Whether it's fun or not, it ain't all fucking recreation. It's gonna take some motherfucking work. You might as well work at the shit that you want to fucking do. Yeah, you might as well work at the shit you want to do. So that shit looks cool, but who knows? It's also in Europe, but feel me. Let's do it.
Well, next topic. That That's pretty much that. I don't know what I really expected.
It went crazy.
All right. Next topic, we got Sega. Sega's trying to get their shit together, and they're trying to bring some game reboots. They're trying to bring back Crazy Taxi, and they're trying to bring back Jet Set Radio. Personally, I'm hyped for both of those. Jet Set Radio was important to the culture, and only like 10 people in the world played it. Crazy Taxi was another big deal too, but I think for Crazy Taxi, like I can't see exactly. Like I can't see Crazy Taxi being no type of like $60 game. Like I feel like you could probably get away with like a $30 indie game title, just something.
$19.99.
Games are smart now. They
ain't trying to bust.
Well, maybe 30. Like if they really put in the extra work and effort, like because Crazy Taxi always
it's got enough differentiation. If it was sweet, you could.
Yeah,
it's
and
still,
you only ever had a few minutes to do it, so it's like.
And even with that, even if you did go grandiose and it was amazing, if you charge 50, you ain't nobody gonna see it. So you might as well charge that 30 because you're gonna make a bunch of top 10s. Like you should have bought this. Oh well, I didn't.
Hey, forget about it.
Well, I mean, because I feel like you thinking like the classic Crazy Taxi as opposed to them really putting in the extra work for Crazy Taxi.
No, he's right. It's an arcade game.
Yeah, like that's what
it's an arcade game and it's nostalgia, just like that. We can get Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Arcade games start at a certain point, but it's like you can change that out of something. Like Tekken was an arcade game. We still pay $60 for Tekken. Actually, every fighting game started out as an arcade game for the most part.
But you're talking about Inception.
It does, but
you're talking about Inception versus where we're at now. And Crazy Taxi ain't dropped 7 Crazy Taxis since the original.
They haven't, but here's what I'm saying. If they add enough to it and make it a full-on reboot, you can justify it not being an arcade game no more. Because arcade games are just simplified.
But what I'm saying is nobody's going to play it if you charge too much.
What they need to come out with is The Simpsons.
Same thing. The Simpsons driving game. It hit my mind, but he's right.
Hit and run.
It was a bite off of fucking of Crazy Taxi. It was a bite off of Crazy Taxi, kind of. Cause you kind of right because you got out of the car. You got out of the car and shit like that. Man, I can't wait to put some footage of that in this. Because that motherfucking game.
That was that John right there.
That game was good, man. Shout out to PS2. Shout out to
Bart was like,
we used to play some motherfucking games, man. Me and J. used to play
the
like,
games.
Hey, look, I remember going to your house playing Rocket Power Beach Bandits.
That motherfucking bro.
Hey,
and when we unlocked the alien with the motherfucking the one board, the motherfucking that nigga would go up to even Tony Hawk on the fucking Game Boy Advance, bro. Like we used to play some games. But hold on, what was we talking about?
Sega. Talking about the arcade stuff. I basically just feel like, it was an arcade game, but there's a lot of these games where they're arcade games. Like arcade games are just more limited version of a full game, just designed to like some quick repetition while you're out and having fun. That's why they worked out. You never got too many plays out of it, so you never got to see so much of the game.
And that's why you can't charge the 60 ball. Because I feel like, okay, Streets of Rage 4. You got Streets of Rage 4, come on, man. Like, if you talking about fucking, like, not being, what is the word? I don't even know. Fucking being famous as fuck. Streets of Rage 2 probably got one of the best soundtracks ever, and it's not just like something that I'm just going off of nostalgia. Sure. Like if you watch the top 10 fucking soundtracks, Streets of Rage 2, exactly. Like Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage, I won't even say 3, like Streets of Rage, you would think that it's just something that you fuck with, and it's like, no, this is that deal. It's like when you fuck with Tekken or something like that. So when Streets of Rage 4 came out, even they knew they couldn't drive the 40 ball. Which, again, you got 20 years of nostalgia on you, 30, 25 minimum. Because Streets of Rage 3 came out, years ago. You got all that nostalgia on you. You got 2 different decades of niggas fucking with you because you got old niggas who was playing Sega when it first came out and kids that was playing it. And they even knew we can't hit niggas with the 40 ball. And they came correct.
Right.
They came correct.
Streets of Rage 4?
Only thing Streets of Rage 4 didn't do right was 4-player online fucking co-op. If they would have put 4-player online co-op on it, that would have been the best move. That would have been the best shit ever.
Check this out. For Streets of Rage 4, they also made it like it was also a 2D side-scroller game. So I'm basically just getting at that if you add more content, you make it like a full-fledged game.
I don't feel like 3D versus 2D makes a game bigger.
Why do you want to play more for games?
No, I'm just talking about because it's like it's gonna be based on how much you're getting out of the game.
40 for the old school remaster, man. I feel like that's enough.
That's what I'm saying. This isn't an old school remaster. This is a new game.
Crazy Taxi.
No, it's not. This is a reboot and it's the graphics are upgraded, and they took their time.
It's Crazy Taxi. What could you really do to it to really
if you think about
dive deep?
Any old games, like what could you really do to them to change them to bring them in the modern day world? That's the whole point of the game innovation.
I'm with you, but I still ain't trying to pay no 65 ball for us. Even if it's PS5 Crazy Taxi, I'm not trying to pay 65.
You wouldn't see no sales.
I guess I'm just more so.
Your game could be amazing as fuck. It's not getting played.
It would definitely be difficult for them to do that with Crazy Taxi. Jet Set Radio Future. They could definitely do that.
You're talking something completely different.
The reason why I think they can't do that is because.
No.
What I'm
saying
is
Jet Set. Taking in mind, think Jet Set Radio
Jet
Future.
Set Radio was already a full.
Jet Set Radio Future 3 or some shit like that on PS5.
They take the same.
You don't think they can get the 65 ball? No, not a remaster, a new game. Or you think you're saying new game or remaster?
They're talking about new games. The Sega's talking about making the brand.
No, if they come out with a
brand new game,
65 ball, I'll pay 65 ball for Jet Set.
If it's a brand new PS5
for Jet Set.
Jet Set was already a full game.
Jet Set is different than Crazy Taxi, though. Can you admit that?
I'm not disagreeing to that.
A new Jet Set can. Okay, can I talk about Sega for 2 seconds, real quick? Sega was supposed to be PlayStation 2.
Yeah, no, they fucked up with the Dreamcast hard. That's what killed Sega.
No, what killed Sega was before the Dreamcast. Sega was supposed to be PlayStation 1. Excuse me. When Nintendo 64 came out and they came up with the 64-bit system, basically Dreamcast was cool, but Saturn was supposed to be PlayStation 1. Basically, long and short, Sega was sweet as fuck. They saw the nigga who made He-Man. He created He-Man. He-Man. Fucking by the power of Grayskull, He-Man. Created that nigga. He brought Barbie back. The creator of Barbie was like, do you think Barbie should be dead? He was like, hell no. Barbie is everything that you want to be. She's a doctor. She's a lawyer. She's this. She's that. She's like, you know what? I love your idea. You're hired. He brought both of those companies back. Sega was the third motherfucker. He created some other shit. No, the Flintstones vitamins that we used to take. He made those as well. This nigga has struck gold numerous times. Sega came to him and was like, for Sega of America, we want you to lead what we doing here in Sega of America. They come to bro for Sega of America. He like, look, these niggas here at fucking, Silicon Valley, they're coming up with this new fucking shit that can fucking do some shit, computerized shit. It's going to be the new wave of shit. Sega ain't want to hear it because they fucking Asian as fuck. We will do what we doing in fucking Japan. Sorry, y'all. They ain't want to fuck with that shit. So, basically, they ain't want to do that shit. Sega Saturn came out. When Nintendo 64 came out and they had 64-bit cartridges, and then PlayStation 1 came out and whooped their ass with Crash Bandicoot. Because again, Mario was the first mascot. Fucking PlayStation came out of nowhere. They wanted it for one. They wanted, who was Sega's mascot? Sonic. He was the nigga who said we need a mascot. We need somebody to beat Mario, but Mario is too friendly. We need to get a mascot. Came up with Sonic. He let it be blood on there with Mortal Kombat. He was asking niggas like, nah, like, Sega need to be more in your face, more hitting with niggas. Nintendo too friendly. Nintendo was the euphemism for video game, just like how Kleenex is.
Their slogan was Sega does what Nintendo don't. So,
just like how you said, let me get a Kleenex when you mean a tissue, that was Nintendo. They had a whole section in Walmart. If you wanted a video game, no, you wanted a Nintendo. You didn't want a video game.
Fun fact, Nintendo was actually the reason pink and blue represent boys and girls. They kind of created the gender separation through colors.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did that so they could like try to sell more toys marketed specifically to boys. And
So exactly. So Nintendo had a fucking monopoly on video games. Sega came in there with Sonic, Mortal Kombat, start fucking them niggas up. Like, start whooping them niggas' asses for the first 2 years. Didn't listen to bro when he wanted to go to Silicon Valley and make a new system. Nintendo came out with the 64-bit cartridge. It was two 32 bits together. Sega was like, well, we should just take a 32 and a 32 and just put it together, and that's 64. None of their games on the Saturn worked. PlayStation came out and linked up with the niggas in Silicon Valley, made Crash Bandicoot, and became who the fuck they are today. Yeah. Knocked Sega the fuck out. So Sega trying to come back, I respect it because I fuck with Sega. They had Shenmue.
Yeah,
you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
important Because I mean, they're trying to reboot. They're trying to reboot and get all their games together right now. So Sonic, they've been trying to focus on Sonic right now. So they got a couple different Sonic things coming out.
They've been trying with Sonic for years.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying like they had a whole focus shift. They definitely been trying with Sonic for years, but now they've kind of really dedicated themselves.
Sonic,
to
the new one looked like it's gonna be all right. And the movie with Jim Carrey, that wasn't a bad cast.
Exactly, and that's where they starting at. They starting with the movies, and then they have a Sonic Origins come out, which is just another collection of Sonic games.
So they still got paper. They still got paper.
Yeah,
then they got the Yakuza series, and then
the Shenmue TV show was low key hard.
Exactly.
I've watched like the first 2 episodes.
So it's like
it's on Crunchyroll. They got and for real, it's going with everything.
Animated or live?
It's anime. It got Lan D in it.
It's
his
a whole
dad.
anime too. And even English voice acting and everything.
It's sweet to see.
If they keep playing their cards right.
It's sweet to see Japanese people do a Chinese story, and I'm liking that too. That more Chinese animes are starting to come out because we get a lot of animes from Japan, but China be going crazy too with their animes too. So I'm really happy that we start like, I don't know if niggas gotta get a VPN or something, but there's been a couple of them that I've been wanting to watch from China for real too. But Tyson fuck with me with a VPN. You feel me? Because I need that motherfucking, I need to watch some Chinese animes too.
Get on to the next one.
Hold on. Sega, come back.
No, they working on it. They're working on comeback.
Come back, man. If they come out with a system, I'll buy it.
Next thing, I don't know about all that shit. Nah, they can stay third party because we done already built up libraries and shit. Like y'all,
I love Sega, man. Come on, man. They can do it.
All right, next topic we got here is the Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5, new graphics engine, looking crazy. Got a bunch of crazy stuff to it, physics, graphics. I was looking at the Matrix Unreal Engine 5 demo that they had, and it really has that photorealism look to it. Like, I mean, I know we always had that, but now it's like it's really damn. Like, if you're moving with the camera, you kind of like low key can't even tell sometimes what's like that is not real.
Get you an OLED, man.
And the fact that it renders everything in real time too, it's like not lagging and shit like that. It's fucking crazy.
What is that? Lost Grace or whatever. The name escapes me.
Forsaken? Is it Forsaken? We was just watching it on TV. That
Unreal
game was
Engine,
looking insane.
Exactly, looking great.
That's probably about to be the next big.
And that's the first. That's the first. So Unreal Engine 5, the beauty of it, is it's an actual whole. I don't know what to really call it. I don't know if it's a video editing software, graphics engine.
Oh no, it's just the whole engine for the game. So like whenever,
but it's not just for games. It's for movies and shit like that too.
Right, you can do it on other stuff. But I guess in this case we're mainly talking about gaming. It's
but no, I want to talk about Unreal Engine 5. I don't want to just
sit. But I think they said movie developers was excited about that shit.
Exactly. I don't want to sit here and only focus on the fact that it's only for video games. When the dude pulled it up, I played in Apple Movie and Logic and you know what I'm saying. What's I don't know the other one. Logic Pro, Final Cut Pro and shit like that. Unreal looked like Final Cut Pro. It's, you know what I'm saying, the thing about it, one of the biggest things, everything that you can do on Unreal Engine 4, you can do on Unreal Engine 5. So anything that you've done,
it's like super fast, or it's like having like the new. It's like when Apple came out with like the new chip, how they could do shit like 35% faster. You like, oh shit. Shit different.
Exactly.
Right? So,
if you have if you already have a project that you already have done fully, or you're working on an Unreal Engine 4, you can put it in Unreal Engine 5 and have access to it, and everything translates forward. So you can use everything from that in Unreal Engine 5.
I just hope they don't have this. I hope they don't have this problem that like Sony having, where gaming developers is having a hard time using this power. Like, you know, or I hope that's not the excuse, because you know I'm pretty sure y'all have heard that excuse, like where they say, you know, gaming companies be having a hard time, you know, utilizing the power that, you know.
I haven't really heard that.
Kavada spoke to that a little bit.
I mean, I hear that a lot. Like the PS5 or gaming developers can't handle PS5 power because it's like either too fast or
their team might not be big enough.
Yeah.
It might be a lot of indie developers, and maybe that might be something we need to look into. The indie developers trying to make games for PlayStation 5 because I can't.
Working on their relationship.
But I mean, it's like, bro, you feel me? At the end of the day, bro, Super Saiyan, when Goku first turned it, bro, he couldn't just stay in that shit all day. That was part of his training. Gohan's training was staying in Super Saiyan while we do whatever we do. Eat, sleep, stay Super Saiyan all day, because PS5 is just that. It's built different. You feel me? So niggas might have to grow a little bit more in their teams and shit like that. But what was you saying?
Oh yeah, that transfer from Unreal Engine 4 to 5, that's a big deal because since Kingdom Hearts 4 just got announced, that's what fucked up the development for Kingdom Hearts 3. It was a whole mix of them like trying to move assets over to a new engine and whatnot because all the assets that they had, they was moving to a new engine, so they had to redo everything.
So they came up with a bullshit ass story and dropped just something for people to drop money into, so they could drop.
No, Kingdom Hearts. They had a lot. We can talk Kingdom Hearts 4, but let's
Kingdom Hearts 4 looks promising.
Now, see what we talking now. See, as far as Kingdom Hearts, real quick, for one, they dropped Final Fantasy because they want to build their own thing, and which I don't disrespect because at the end of the day, excuse me, Squall, Lionheart, Sephiroth, Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, you feel me? Even though that's probably all Final Fantasy 7 niggas, and forgive me, you feel me? But they've built their own names the same way that Sora, Riku, Kairi, all of them have. Now, the Disney franchise, I feel, is interwoven with it, whereas Final Fantasy, we can separate a little bit. I'm not super mad at that if y'all trying to build y'all's own shit with all of these Organization 13 niggas, and the fact that y'all trying to have the two masters clash and that backstory and all of that shit.
Yeah, I think they just tried to wrap it all up at the end.
I think that spreading all of the games to all these different things is some bullshit, but I also feel like, hey, if you're a real fan, if you want to just watch the movies or whatever, I don't knock the fact that even making a game, I don't know how much you pay for these games on the phone or whatever, but maybe they feel like this could be something because, again, these games originate in Japan. I never even thought of that. It just came to me. Subway systems, buses, all of that shit. Maybe they have a lot more time when they on their phone when they want to play a Kingdom Hearts game on their phone. You feel me? So
I'm not mad at
I don't know.
Like,
you
it's
know what I'm
always
saying?
important to have mobile games like that. They fuck up with Kingdom Hearts when they try to put some shit that matters in the story in the mobile.
I think my favorite mobile game is Master Duel, man. I think that's really my.
This nigga just want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh.
I didn't want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I think like you said, talking about mobile games and having a relationship about that, I've always looked at people who like, man, what?
If we're going to talk about an infrastructure,
motherfuckers really be having games on their phone. I have one or maybe two games on my phone at the maximum, and it's Yu-Gi-Oh. It's literally only Yu-Gi-Oh actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's because Yu-Gi-Oh is like a full length game.
But some people be having games on their phone, like iPhone. If there wasn't a market for cell phone games, there wouldn't. iPhone wouldn't.
Oh, it's very lucrative.
Yeah, it just
crazy.
gives you enough serotonin.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I feel like I never have enough time to where I'm on my phone, to I can play a fucking game.
That's why this.
And just a quick shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh! We're gonna talk about
games aren't simple though. Some games you'll have like a whole fucking.
Nah, they got games where literally, bro, you will run and you slap as many people on the beach as you can, and that's where the ads were.
Exactly.
You'll be playing one game with an ad, or like them play over time games. Them bitches get me, like them city builders or like castle defense games. Bro, I love a good castle. A good castle defense game. Oh my god! Like, every day get some items.
Wait 30 seconds for the coins.
Playing it on.
I'm waiting all these 30 seconds.
I watched this fucking video.
Them all.
But
I'm waiting all of them.
But if you're talking about real,
actually, I take that back because I used to be a real heavy iTunes, back when motherfucking the iPod was famous. Like I used to have a whole bunch of motherfuckers. That's when I had an iPod gaming account. Like remember, like when the iPod was the thing of us and you used to play fucking a whole bunch of mobile games.
Oh, you talking about actual big screen?
I remember all that.
It was the same as an iPhone.
I actually had Infinity Blade on mine because my iPod
or that touch that little that
playing
game.
So I was able to do like more on that and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for now, I just kind of because I can play emulators and shit on my phone.
So there's definitely at the end of the day, what we're saying, there's there's a huge market for mobile games. Kingdom Hearts. Hey, y'all spraying some of the games out on mobile. There's a huge market for it. Maybe it's even huger in Tokyo. Cool. Also, as far as Yu-Gi-Oh! Real quick, the fact that they made a card game that fucking functions that well is amazing. You feel me? Like, it's a card game for a TV show. Like, Pokemon, they had a card game, but it didn't function that well. Yu-Gi-Oh!'s actual card game functions, and it's grown over time, and it still grows. And real quick,
cosplay route too, really that makes all the difference.
It's a one-piece card game about to come out. I don't know if it's gonna be sweet, but they announcing it.
It's not gonna be as big.
I
mean, it's cool, but it's like Yu-Gi-Oh's able to pop off because as long as it's been around, and then we actually
you need to watch One Piece, bro. You need to watch One Piece, bro.
Bro, just start at episode 937, bro.
Even if you,
in the comments, somebody should just put somebody knowledgeable, super expertise, One Piece, and just drop exactly when I should start.
I started when Ace died. I started when Ace died.
Spoiler alert.
I started when Ace died, and people tell me arguably. So look, real quick. I feel like at least in this is, and I don't know because I didn't watch it, but I kind of separated as like when I argued with Maury about it. It was like if you didn't watch Naruto but you watched Shippuden. Granted, you don't know everything. You don't know the tuning exams. You don't know Sasuke getting taken, all of that shit.
So
but if you start at,
they flash back the whole time for you?
No,
because
don't.
Shippuden.
No. One Piece does kind of flash back a little bit,
Naruto
but
had a heavy ass problem with that.
Everything is canon in One Piece too. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? As far as, but like, okay, think tuning, like think Shippuden.
Hey, we got way off topic with this.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm just saying, as far as One Piece. Gar come in and all of that shit. If you can start a Shippuden and see some shit and it'd be cool.
I'm gonna watch it.
But One Piece, I'm trying to tell you, and they got a card game that might possibly be sweet. But right now, where they at, I want to give appreciation to Oda because at the end of the day, if you think about Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, what else came back in that time that's still trying at this time?
It's mainly Bleach, Naruto.
This nigga Oda still got aces and jokers up his sleeve. You feel me? Zoro still ain't even fought Hawkeye Mihawk. You feel me? He's still not even the number one swordsman.
I mean, that's
this
cool,
nigga Luffy's devil fruit.
Out the story for the long term.
It ain't
necessarily always a better thing.
You may be correct, and I don't want to be all long with it. I'm just saying about the fact that like people still being captivated. Yeah. Ain't nobody still captivated in Dragon Ball Z, bro.
That's cap.
We
literally about to go see the new Dragon Ball movie.
But I mean captivated in a different way. We
still buy the new Dragon Ball games every time they come
out. I mean like, bro, okay, so what besides hold on. What's
the next John before we have
hold on, no, real quick. But like besides where Jiren possibly came from or all of that shit, what else are we really looking for from Dragon Ball Z to unveil for us that's really going to be like detrimental?
They have a whole manga storyline that people have been hyping up.
Cool. All right, you're right. Oda going crazy, like you said. So hold on, what was we on?
We was on Unreal Engine 5, but fuck it, let's move.
Hold on. Let me a couple more things I want to say about Unreal. I'm sorry.
We had so much
I'm sorry.
Unreal, and then we went on the anime and One Piece.
Come on, I'm sorry, real quick.
It's already 10:02.
Couple things I want to say about Unreal Engine 5. Like we said, everything is transferable from the other engine and so that shit is super duper cool. They got over 16,000 motherfucking like already pre-entered in things that people can use. So like from like rock fixtures and shit like that. So
rock fixtures, ray tracing. I think they have a new physics engine in there too.
Also, the thing that scientists have been fucking baffled by for the longest is the actual lighting and shit like that. As far as like if you move some shit and how it moves, like they have to pre-render environments and shit like that. That shit is a thing of the past. So like now, like you can move an object in the shadow and you reflect
the lighting in real time.
It renders it exactly. That was not no shit that they used to do. You know what I'm saying? So now shit is about to get crazier, not only for video game developers, but also for movie developers as well.
Yeah, that'll really be crazy to see the next Disney Pixar film in there.
Man, right. Unreal Engine 5, crazy.
Next one we got in here, E3 being canceled in the state of play. E3 being canceled. I feel like it's slowly been dying out over the past few years just for the fact that like everybody got something separate they want to do. And then you have developers where they want to do their own individual conferences. So it's like you don't get a whole Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo conference anymore. Because Nintendo's like, all right, fuck y'all. We doing directs whenever we feel like it. We Nintendo suck our dick. Microsoft still shows up at E3, but they don't post nothing but fucking their Kinect shit or some third-party games. And then Sony, they've been doing their state of plays. And they mostly
state of play is canceled too?
That. No, state of plays are still around. It's just that Sony is mostly just doing a state of plays. Like everybody went on.
So E3, I mean E3, that hurts my heart, man, because people.
It's always been a big deal for years.
It's been. I've always wanted to go to. We ain't never been to no E3, man. That was on the list, man.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
E3 been low. Like I feel like.
I mean, it's been down, but that's like a fake. Like man, that like games are still around and games are still thriving. So E3 should still be a thing as far as like. They definitely need to have it. That's a celebration of games. At the end of the day, that's a celebration of games, and the fact that y'all can't have the E3, that's like.
And it was a
what
whole.
The hell?
It was a 3-day conference where you had not only Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox, but you would have Bethesda, you would have Activision, you would have every studio showcasing what they've been working on, what's about to get come out. And like J Mon said, that was a bucket list thing, you feel me?
And they could have switched. They could have switched it up, like how they did their approach. Like you could have, had you could have moderned it up or something like that. As far as like
they tried to blame it on COVID, but at the end of the day, Sony backed out of it. Sony literally all the way backed out. They've been doing their state of plays, and they got their own little thing that they doing.
Nintendo backed out first.
Really?
Yeah, they backed out and just been doing the direct. So it's like I feel like it makes sense because it's kind of like if your company can thrive on its own, where it's like we don't really need E3. At that point, a lot of the E3 attention is coming because all the companies are there.
I wouldn't even say it was a need E3 thing, but it was like, I'm sorry.
No, I mean that's exactly why they're not doing it because they don't need E3 because E3 was the big expo, but it's like now I can put out my state of play on the internet and people gonna tune in and know what we doing. It's like I don't care about.
Yeah,
Microsoft
I guess that aspect of it as well. But like they said, bro, a lot of people's networking relationships. Oh my god, I got to go Zach Moss. A lot of people's networking relationships was founded in like, you know what I'm saying, they meet people in person and you rub elbows, you feel me? Like this is a place where all the developers and shit like that, people be saying like this people where I would meet people that I only met online and shit like that. It was almost like another Comic-Con or something like that. It was literally something for the video game culture,
and that's
bro.
the problem because they're not celebrating it for the culture. That's why they separated because they like, well, fuck y'all, we just doing this for us.
Bro, that was the biggest staple in the video game culture, bro. The biggest staple in the video game culture was fucking E3.
Man, it was just like, like that was like a thing where all the gaming companies came together, all the gaming consoles came together.
It's like the Avengers getting together.
It's like a car show.
It was so long too. It was so long.
Where companies come and they show their new stuff. They show they and everybody.
I said it was so long and beautiful.
He said, "Oh my god!"
look! Yeah, man. I knew I fucked myself up. I shouldn't even go ahead. It's like a car show.
Yeah, it's like a car show. Like where companies come in and they strut their stuff, they new tech and all that. And I feel like for them to cancel it, it's just like.
It was almost the equivalent of a Tokyo Game Show.
It's heartbreaking as
or
fuck.
like a Evo. Like, you don't know, Evo is like, but again, like Javon said, bucket list type shit. Like, I wanted to go to fucking E3 so bad, and for them to get rid of it, bro, that shit breaks my heart. Y'all fucked up for that. And they said that there might be a possibility of doing it in 2023. They're trying to blame it on COVID. But it's more about the fact that, like, but even if they do something where it could just be studios. Like, I mean, as a consumer, whoever want to show up, they can show up, bro. And if y'all want to combine it with Tokyo Game Show or like CGS or something like that, I don't know. CGS might be a video game thing, but I forget what.
I think CGS is technology. They got two.
That's what I'm
shows,
saying.
Yeah.
But no, like E3 and technology, like E3 is electronic. It's something expo. It's electronic. It's not about video games. It's about electronics.
Exactly.
You feel me? So you can combine kind of CGS with that. You feel me? Like they be unveiling like the fucking new Oculuses and shit. Like big, like the newest like 80-inch TV that you can't buy. Like E3 was a place where it was an expo, nigga, of fucking everything sweet.
Yeah.
And then on top of that,
everything
new tech. But then on top of that, you can sign up like, oh shit. Nintendo's press conference is at 10. Fucking Bethesda's is at 12. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That was some shit I don't even like waking up early, and I wanted to go out of town and wake up early and fucking smoke and go to all the fucking conferences and sit and see God of War fucking the new one be unveiled. Are you fucking
like it's also more like
come on,
just because of the internet age, it's made it to where like now you don't have to wait till E3 so you can show stuff.
Especially,
I would whoop their ass. I don't give a fuck about you. Can just drop
especially
in
the time when E3 was doing things right. Like imagine you being around when they dropped God of War. Like the last one, you was like, "Oh shit!"
Like imagine when Tekken 8 dropped. I don't want to see that trailer online, bro. That's cool.
It's going to be a fucking Sony state of play.
You know what I'm saying? Even fucking Kingdom Hearts 4's trailer, you feel me? Imagine if we would have really, you know what I'm saying, really went on vacation and seen that.
That would have been crazy.
And that's why they need one.
See, even the Harry Potter game, if they had dropped that at E3, That would have been crazy. But it's like every time you get something major, it gets released and like sprinkled out through like random states of plays or Nintendo Directs and shit. Like you don't get that whole effect of like
that whole experience. Me and Javon literally sat and watched like all 3 nights at E3. Like literally, like just it's like an 8-hour type. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of content and it's enjoyable. I don't need like when Ant was saying last week or last episode like. Oh, he don't like long
Super
movies.
Bowl for gamers.
Yeah, bro, I like a long movie or some shit like that. If I'm gonna be here, I'm here for a good time and a long time.
That's the Super Bowl for gamers. You start early. You watch the fucking bullshit where they be talking about.
It's like going to Coachella and Coachella's ass.
Even the little he's talking about the little niggas. We're live at E3 and they just showing you little bullshit games. Shit, you just chilling like I'm here for it. It's Saturday morning, bro. It's sunny as fuck outside. I'm here for it.
Saturday morning,
I'm chilling,
watching Nintendo, and then next thing you know, Xbox come on. All right, what you got, Xbox?
And they drop some shit.
What you got, Xbox? Let's hear it.
Speaking of which, you dropped some shit.
Hit me with the
So next one we got that's E3.
State of Play.
We low-key already covered the State of Play. I mean,
not really. Like,
well, because it's like the main thing the State of Play was Forsaken and Harry Potter, and it's like, are you really going to give us a whole Harry Potter synopsis?
That's what you're talking about. Trek the Yuma. Look like a motherfucking side-scrolling
2D Ghost
beat him up. Exactly. Look, Kavadas ain't want to talk about it. He wanted to skip the topic, but now he wants to take over the topic.
Oh, no. I was just trying to discredit
2D Ghost of Tsushima. It looks like a side-scroller, beat 'em up type style, but it's black and white. I fuck with the art style. I'm eager to see what the story might
2D
be.
2D Ghost of Tsushima.
Nigga was motherfucking parrying some shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying, a beat 'em up kind of that side-scroller, but I don't know if it's going to go down and shit like that, like a Streets of Rage, but it looks sweet. It looked like they're doing something for.
Y'all need to talk about that game that looks like it's from the creators of Isaac Reborn, but Castle Crashers.
What is Isaac Reborn?
Not Isaac Reborn.
You talking about
the Binding of Isaac?
The Binding.
I think I saw that, and I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, bro. I forget what it's called, but it looked like it's that game and Castle Crashers had a baby. It's all colorful and gory and like dark kinda.
We'll put some stuff in the background. Let us know what it is. But
we got another.
We don't hear that one out either.
Returnal looks like they got something. I don't know if it's a DLC or something like that coming out for it.
Forsaken is looking crazy. And like, what's funny is like I didn't really like it was on my radar, but it wasn't on my radar as in like this is about to come out. It was just kind of like I saw it and I just kind of didn't stick it in my mind just because I didn't want to get.
But I don't know. Sometimes games with graphics that go too crazy can scare me because it's like they work too hard on it. It's like that's what
Unreal Engine 5. When Unreal Engine 5
it's one of the first games that's going to be playing. There's one of the first games that's going to be running on Unreal Engine 5 and using the shit. Like,
I just hope that they focus.
Another shout to Unreal Engine 5. Like, they had geologists or whatever you want to call them that literally went to like all these different landscapes in the world and took pictures of like, so all of this stuff that's in there, the cars, the rocks, is real life shit. You feel me? So it's not that hard to create a very, very realistic. You know what I'm saying? And everything is
most of that auto generates. Like, yeah, like
everything is like, bro. This nigga, he did this thing with like a donut. And he was like, if you made 1 million of these donuts, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't all be able to pixelate. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way like the Unreal is just sweeter. You feel me? They all pixelate on their own. The colors get more bright. And he was like, each one of these you can pick up and do whatever you want to. Like everything in this is manipulable. Well, you feel me? Like
they gonna make you look like colors again.
Now, I fuck with the fact that in that Forsaken, you feel me, female protagonist for real. I fuck with female protagonist. The story is kind of up in the air. You don't really know what's going on and shit like that. It looked like kind of a fake Devil May Cry a little bit. And she looked like she got a lot of powers.
Yeah.
And it looked pretty. So
I hope like they focus. I hope, because that usually be the problem with, developers, man. They focus way super hard on the graphics and being able to run at that frame rate and, optimize this and that, and they forget about, all the little trinkets and stuff that makes the game smooth and the game beautiful. Like, for example, one of the best games that we could ever compare as far as optimizing the best graphics that you can possibly have and also really thinking your ass off when it comes to every little thing about the game is Metal Gear Solid 3 when the PS3 came out.
4.
Metal Gear Solid 4. It was fucking stupid. It was fucking. I remember when Mario got that shit. That shit was absolutely.
But that's Hideo, bro. I don't know who Hideo hires.
But that's a gaming company or a gaming developer that takes their time.
Team Ninja the same way though, and I think that you're talking about the crispiness of the graphics because Team Ninja's like that. And
Team Ninja been falling off a little bit, but when Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, he did that at the time where people were not making games for PS3 because they're like, "Oh, it's too hard. We can't do it. We can't pull it off." Right. He did it and did it flawlessly.
And he did it better than any other PS3 game.
I don't know about flawlessly. It had its times where it was shut down for like, it
had 2-hour cutscenes.
Yeah, some shit.
Ain't no way you ain't got the whole environment loaded with a 2-hour cutscene. Yeah. That's why when in God of War, when you slide through shit and you think it's looking all pretty and shit like that, that's load times.
But even then, at the time of the PS3, this is 2008. And he still got a bunch of little shit in there. Like, you remember how, like, he was Old Snake and it actually mattered for the story? Like, he's getting back cramps and shit while you're
You had to smoke cigarettes and shit in that game.
Exactly. Like, that's, like, how fucking deep is that for a PS3 game?
Nah, that shit was hard, bro.
Snake! You don't even get shit like that now.
Snake! That shit was hard. Motherfucking, Exo Primal. Excuse me, Exo Primal. It's a Capcom game about dinosaurs. It look like low-key Apex and shit. You got roles and shit, but you fight dinosaurs. Looks kind of weird. Could be kind of fun. Probably won't buy it if it's over $40 or not free. I have been excited about fucking. Yeah, I have been excited about fucking dinosaurs since Turok. Shout out to Turok, man. Y'all fucked up and dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
We already have the next topic here with the rep.
Ghostwire Tokyo looks beautiful. Keith already got it. That shit is fucking beautiful as fuck. The graphics in that is crazy. First person, I don't know what the fuck that shit is about.
It has this photorealism look to it, like almost like a PT did. It's like it's trying to combine this weird horror, semi-open world element to it.
Who was it made by?
I don't know, some Japanese people.
And then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles remaster, looks pretty fucking good. The combat system looks sweet. Master Splinter is in it, so you can play as all 4 of the Turtles and Master Splinter. You got specials.
It looks to see some like newer graphics to it, though.
I
feel like they're going for the Turtles in time nostalgia to it, which playing off nostalgia is cool, but it's like I like some like modern day.
I feel you there because Streets of Rage 4 was too sweet.
I need some gritty turtles, bro. I need some dirty turtles.
It's the same niggas who made Streets of Rage 4.
Dirty turtles.
I think that they're gonna make it to where you can actually play all 4 characters online co-op, but it do look like the combat system is pretty deep.
Yeah, there's no reason to have all 4.
All right, and then we got what else? Hold on, we got
all that's left now is GTA 5.
GTA 5 is a service. Yeah, so damn, Keys kind of knew this, but what was the gist of that?
They're scamming. They're trying to get people to subscribe.
Let's just go with that. Let's not even look it
up. GTA Plus subscription service.
He not going to. He's going to be mad as
bro. He better not be mad. No audio, Keys. Damn, and you loud somewhere. Where you at?
Jeez, terrible.
All right, bet. So talk to us about the GTA 5 as a service real quick.
That is probably going to fuck up completely.
I'll reiterate.
Want to say that
GTA
again?
5 as a service, the topic that you had last week. Talk to us about what the gist of that was, or what was they talking about?
Come through terrible.
So basically, the GTA Plus was. It's like a subscription pack that you get.
It's going to come through first.
I'm trying to hear him.
Each month. Like it gives you different perks and stuff each month. It's kind of like think of it as like say you find like a subscription service to like this weed magazine and they see you different blogs and shit like that. It's like that. So with GTA Plus,
it's like
different perks and shit that you get. Like you may get 20% off of this, 20% off of that, 20% off of this. They may give you $1 million in GTA Online money. But they do it like each month you pay for it, and you get something like you get like rewards and shit for it.
So you would be paying a subscription to get money to use on GTA Online?
Yeah, it's not just money, but it's like other little benefits and things like that too.
Cool.
It's something that's supposed to give you like a leg up on the competition almost.
All right, bet. Good looks. Thank you.
For sure.
All right. So pretty much
pay to win now.
That kind of reminds me. So what Keith said, if the audio is choppy, is basically there's going to be a subscription that you could purchase to be able to get like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
extra shit.
I pay $10 a month. Like, okay, bet we play Yu-Gi-Oh, boom. Or if you play Fortnite or anything like that, you might log in every day and get a regular bonus, but then you pay $10 to get a gold bonus. So while everybody getting these benefits, you get like an additional $100,000 and an additional drug shit and da-da-da-da. So basically, you'll be able to pay for something that on a monthly basis, you're going to be getting extra benefits in the world of GTA. Where I think that GTA is about to get ready to transition is they're about to get ready to separate GTA Online and GTA Story Mode completely. To where GTA Online is just going to be a consistent service to like World of Warcraft. You got a nigga, you hop on here, you feel me? Because even when you play GTA right now, you either go to story mode or you go online. Your nigga online got casinos, he got cars, he got drug trades or whatever shit like that. They're not going to, in my... Huh?
For 1 hour. Oh, no, 1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour.
All right, cool. Yeah, my bad. All right, yeah, so we almost done. Bad. But
topic, so.
Yeah, exactly. We almost cool. So basically,
the main thing is just
hold
like,
on, man. How you up?
You be talking for hours. Shut the hell up. Goddamn.
How you going? He just stopped me, and I literally was in the middle of cooking, bro. I'm trying to say what I'm saying, bro. So at the end of the day, bro, GTA as a service, I feel like they're about to get ready to separate what GTA has already been. Like GTA 5, again, you play online or you play story mode. Instead of creating a whole new online for GTA 6, they're like, look, you already have been playing GTA Online from GTA 5 when it was on PS4. Then we released it on... It was on PS3, I think. Then we released it on PS4. Then we released
GTA
it...
Online didn't come out to PS4.
What was GTA 5 on?
That was on PS4. I mean, what was started on PS3 with GTA 5?
GTA 5 started on PS3. Then they re-released it on PS4. And online may have came, but it came out on PS4 again. Because when I bought my PS4, it came with The Last of Us and GTA. Then when you get GTA on your PS5, you still got online. So how you have Call of Duty separated with Warzone and shit like that, online services, I think that that's where GTA is trying to transition. They're not going to make a whole, in my opinion, I don't think they're going to make a whole new online for GTA 6. I think your GTA 5 is not even about to be GTA 5 online. It's just about to be your GTA Online. That's what I think they're going to. I don't know. But... them making you pay for it, that's what I think that they about to start going to. Unless they're just trying to get extra money. Like we
I think that's where they might fuck up with GTA Online. Like, they have to figure out, like, are they going to keep the GTA 5 map or are they going to move to the GTA 6 map? Because if GTA 6 comes out, I'm not going to want to be running around the same GTA 5 online map and still playing that. Like, I'm interested in what's going on in GTA 6. And if they make two separate maps, then you got your player base split up into two separate places. So it's kind of like, you just going to replace the map or just make two options? Because people are going to have their preferences. So they probably just going to have to move it to the GTA 6 map altogether. I mean, they already got GTA 5 from PS5.
What if they Last of Us 2 us and don't even give us an online?
Then they would be fucking up there.
But what if GTA 5's online is already so immersive again with the... Because they could...
I mean, it could.
They could add they could add extra worlds to it, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Liberty City or something like that. They could expand on what GTA Online as a service is. Like I said, a World of Warcraft or something like that. They could add extra things onto that. But they don't necessarily have to say, okay, GTA 5 Online is one thing, and everything you've been doing for the past 9 years is null and void now. You've been fucking playing this shit since PS4. Fuck you. Play GTA 6 online. Because I don't know, what is T Grizzly doing on? What is his shit? Like, is that a mod?
Well, he's playing on PC,
mod.
and so
Okay.
he can do modded servers. So what they're probably going to do, if they're smart, they're probably going to do it how like Fortnite is, of just like, because when Fortnite updates, everything updates. Like, you're still on the island, but they update the whole island, so all these new areas are in there at once. So what they're probably going to do, since GTA Online is its own separate thing now, they're probably just going to update it with GTA.
And I don't know if that's true.
Bro, I feel like they just
because do they call it GTA 5
as
online?
far as like GTA, they gonna be like new heist, you know, new property, new business venture.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
What if they get deep though? Like, I mean, you don't know what these niggas for GTA 6, man. What if they really drop some shit on y'all? Like,
they would have to implement.
I mean,
Well,
GTA
Red
Online
Dead
is
2
its own separate thing now. Like there's like you can download just GTA Online without having. GTA
and that's
Online.
what Keez's original thing was
Yeah.
as well. Because when you buy the game, it used to be you bought them both and they came as a dual package.
Exactly.
Whereas now you can
It's a
download
separate
GTA
thing, so they keep it
Online,
alive.
but you can like how you can download Warzone. Warzone is a free service. You can just download that shit and play it, and then you buy your guns if you need to.
Yeah.
But GTA Online, you can just download the online thing, and then if you need to, you add an extra little bit of whatever. You know what I'm saying? You download it online, and you can play online, and then you can do that whatever. So it may not be GTA 5 online, it may just be GTA Online.
That's exactly so. I mean, because they're not calling it GTA 5 online; it's just GTA Online. So more than likely, once 6 comes out, they're probably going to let people ride around in 6 for a few months after that, while they're still updating for some content.
On that Unreal Engine 5.
Exactly, but I mean, you can update the client like Fortnite did that, where they updated from Unreal Engine whatever.
But maybe they're just going to separate them completely, and maybe they won't have a GTA 6 online. Maybe it'll just be GTA 6 the game. And maybe GTA Online will just be an ongoing service. We don't know.
I think every GTA had online, so never mind.
I mean,
I don't think they all had them. They definitely didn't all have them.
It would be a missed opportunity if they don't update the map for GTA 6.
I ain't saying they wouldn't. I ain't saying they wouldn't do that.
Because
what if they do what they should have did?
This is such a good spot, bro. It's just like
what if they? But you could try. You get in planes and that shit. You don't. Bro. This is just like how Naughty Dog ain't nothing to fuck with. This is motherfucking Rockstar Entertainment. You got planes in that bitch. You may be able to take a 20-minute flight and really go from LA to Liberty City or whatever else they got for it. They might have some shit for us. You feel me? Because what if you feel me? What they should have did for Red Dead. Red Dead Redemption 2 should have been way more expansive online. They made a lot of promises that they broke. And I feel like, your companies watch this podcast and fucking hire me, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Probably why they abandoned Red Dead so quick. It's kind of like if we already got GTA Online going, why would we just make a whole?
It wasn't hidden.
Secondary open world.
Them fucking horses, man.
What else we got, man?
That's it.
That's it.
That's
motherfucking. Hold up. Let me see, because Kavadas be skimming on. He be skimming on the topics.
That was 9 topics. That was 9 topics plus because we had a whole extra 10 minutes about stuff that we didn't even have on the list.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I don't care about that. Overwatch dropped a new character. The beta came out. She's a black chick. Did you see her powers?
The beta's out.
I don't know if it's out, but it's coming. Overwatch 2. Sebastian can move while he's in turret.
I did not watch it.
That nigga's cheating. He can turn into turret form and move while he's in turret.
So does he have like drawbacks?
I
don't know. He probably don't do as much damage, but that shit is fucking OP.
Even with his regular gun, you could murder niggas. Like you really didn't need to go into turret mode unless you was just trying to be extra. So
Overwatch 2 on the way. Shout out Hakeem. Happy birthday to my niece Jasmine. Love you. How old you turn? 6 or 7?
7 years old.
7?
You're
Damn.
Extra, man. You're extra.
What? I love my baby. That's his baby. I think this motherfucking that's it, man. Yeah, man. If you love us, we love you too. If you hate us, we still love you, man. But you a footstool. It's the motherfucking
Also, shout out
Animang
Keez
gang.
for being sick and coughing all over the goddamn place.
And we still try to get our nigga Keez up in here, man.
Yeah,
shout
man.
out to him,
I'm the new Keez, man. I don't even forget about it.
You about to go let me
Yeah,
go.
say he ain't